Hello everyone, Bruce Ellicourt here with a short video on how to configure your notification preferences in the Canvas Learning Management System. Before I dig in and show you how to configure those notifications, I just want you to know that under Account, in the upper left here, I'm in Canvas and I'm in My Account. I'm under Settings, and then here you can see information about me, my full name, display name. And then on the right here, I want to bring this to your attention. Okay, it says here, ways to contact. So here I have my Clark email address. Here I have my Gmail address. And then below that, I have some other notifications. In fact, I have one notification with my cell phone in it, so I can receive notifications on my cell phone. Now, how do you configure notifications from Canvas? Well, you go over to the left here. You see how it says Settings, and above here, right on the top, it says Notifications. I'm going to click on Notifications, and that's going to bring me to a screen that looks really complex, but it's not. Before I show you what all these things are, let's look at this legend up here, Notification Preferences, and then you can see there's four different things, right? There's Notify Me Right Away. That happens to be the check mark. The Send Daily Summary, that's this thing that looks like a clock. Then there's one that looks like a calendar that says Send Weekly Summary. And then there's this X that says Don't send me anything. Now, here are all the contact methods, and I'm in the middle of the screen. I have the words email address highlighted. That's going to be the email address, your default email address that you have for Canvas setup, and it's probably your Clark student email address. Remember before I said that I have my cell number and an alternate email address? Okay, those are the first three columns that I have. And then on the right here, there's something called push notifications for those devices, whether they're Android devices, iOS devices, or some things like Macintoshes that support push notifications. Now let's go through here on a due date. Here's the first option, and if I hover my mouse over the words due date, it says here assignment due date change. So anytime your instructor makes a change to an assignment and you want to be notified, you can decide, right, whether you want to be notified right away, and that would be by clicking on the check mark, whether you want to know, have a daily summary sent to you with those things, a weekly summary, or no notifications at all. Now, you can, again, choose that for your primary email address, your cell phone, a second email address, or even a push notification on your mobile device. Now, you can refine, right, for each of these items down the left-hand side here, even for announcements. And this one I highly recommend that you configure because I know a lot of instructors, including myself, use announcement to send time-sensitive information. So I like to know right away when I'm enrolled in a course and the instructor sends out a notification. So here I have the check mark, which means notify me right away. You can choose to receive a daily summary. You can choose to get a text message on your phone, or maybe you don't want to. Receive it on an alternate email address, like I had configured, and a push notification. Again, here are all of the things Canvas can notify you of going up and down this leftmost column. And again, if you want to know what each of these things are, right, you just hover your mouse over them. So you really have the ability to refine what kind of notifications you want to receive from Canvas. And again, I highly recommend, especially if you're in my course or several other instructors I know, allowing yourself to get announcements, either as they occur or on a daily basis at minimum. Again, this is all up to you. You can choose to manually go into Canvas and review various things, but again, why not be notified? These things will wind up in your mailbox, as a text message, etc. If you have any questions, please contact your instructor.